Not acting anymore. This is real. The love story that shook the internet. Opening hook. It was a morning like any other until 10:13 a.m. on July 22nd. A single photo sent shockwaves through social media. Fans around the world paused, gasped, and hit refresh. Could it be? Was the chemistry between Joseph Zeng and Bai Lu no longer just on screen, but something breathtakingly real? After months of whisperings, clues, and collective fan sleuthing, the truth, beautiful and bittersweet, finally broke through. And just like that, the world had a new favorite love story. 1. The moment that broke the internet. Joseph Zeng and Bai Lu, two beloved figures in Chinese entertainment, ignited a social media frenzy with a joint post that fans had been waiting for, praying for what felt like forever. Their caption simple, yet loaded with emotion. Some things are worth waiting for. Almost instantly, hashtags like #Zeng Bai announcement, it's official, and #Zeng Lu Hearts Unite began trending across Weibo, TikTok, and Twitter. This wasn't just a celebrity update, it was a cultural event. 2. The clues were always there. Fans have long been detectives in this emotional journey. Every interaction, every shared glance during interviews, every matching accessory fueled speculation. From airport paparazzi to live stream whispers, no detail escaped the loyal eyes of the fandom. And then came the photo in a serene garden Joseph and Bai Lu captured in a candid moment. She held his jacket like it was second nature. He looked at her like she was the only thing that mattered. The caption, "Not acting anymore." This is real. The world stopped spinning. 3. Emotions run deep. This was more than confirmation. It was vindication. Fans had spent years decoding drama scenes, catching subtle expressions, and drawing invisible lines between real and real. The release of that image was not just shocking, it was deeply emotional. It validated the hearts of millions who believed quietly and passionately that this love was genuine. 4. Internet investigators go to work. Within minutes, eagle-eyed netizens were comparing jewelry-matching earrings to live stream outfits and pinpointing the garden's location as a set Joseph had recently filmed at. Some resurrected a 2023 interview clip where Joseph softly hummed Bai Lu's name. Others recalled her blushing response when asked about him. He's irreplaceable. Suddenly, everything made sense. 5. A deafening silence. Then a whirlwind. For the first 24 hours, both stars remained publicly silent. Fans speculated whether their studios were strategizing with rumors of emergency meetings swirling through entertainment forums. The uncertainty only made the emotional stakes higher. But then Joseph went live. 6. The live stream that melted hearts. At 8:00 p.m., Joseph appeared on screen with a calm, slightly nervous smile. His words were careful, but unmistakable. Maybe it's time we stop hiding. No confessions, no declarations, just truth, raw and unfiltered. And minutes later, Bai Lu reposted the stream with one line that sealed everything. He's right. Thank you for supporting us. No one needed further proof. The subtlety was the confession. The silence louder than any announcement. 7. Tiny symbols, big meanings. Joseph updated his bio to include a heart with ribbon emoji, an intimate detail that fans cherished. Sometimes love doesn't need a press conference. Sometimes a tiny symbol is enough to ignite 1,000 poems. 8. Fan reactions, from skepticism to celebration. While some skeptics worried this might be a calculated publicity stunt, most fans embraced the announcement with open arms and full hearts. Fan art flooded social platforms. Old ship tags trended once more. Even fellow actors offered cryptic likes and emoji-filled comments, further fueling the magic. 9. What lies ahead? Insiders hint at a possible couple-focused reality show and another drama collaboration in early 2026. A romantic comedy, perhaps. If true audiences won't just be watching a scripted love story, but glimpses of a real one unfolding behind the scenes. 10. When one photo becomes a turning point. The garden photo didn't just confirm a relationship, it transformed their public narrative. These were no longer two actors playing roles. They were two hearts seen and chosen in the chaos of spotlight and fame. That moment whispered what words often fail to express: we see each other. We choose each other. 11. More than a confirmation, it was a storybook page turn. This announcement wasn't loud, it wasn't brash, and that's what made it unforgettable. In an era of orchestrated fame, Joseph, Zeng and Bai Lu reminded the world of something rare: that love, when it's real, doesn't need to shout. It simply exists in a glance, a gesture, a garden photo that says, "This is not a scene. This is us." 12. Disclaimer. This article is based on a blend of speculation, fan observations, and emotional interpretation. No formal confirmation has been issued by Joseph, Zeng Bai Lu or their management teams. Breaking hearts, breaking news. Joseph, Zeng and Bai Lu finally speak out. The internet erupts over the long-awaited revelation. Fans are screaming. In a moment that has shattered silence and sparked a digital wildfire across every major social platform, beloved stars Joseph, Zeng and Bai Lu have finally stepped out of the shadows to give fans the words they've been holding their breath to hear. This isn't just an announcement. It's the announcement, the kind that spins fan theories into headlines and fuels the fantasies of millions. After months, if not years, of swirling speculation, subtle glances and viral moments caught in stolen backstage footage, the duo, whose chemistry has long blurred the lines between fiction and reality, finally said what we've all been waiting for. And the fans? They're losing their minds. The unveiling that broke the internet. Big announcement doesn't even begin to describe what just happened. As soon as the video clip dropped barely a minute into the stream, the hashtag #JosephZengBaiLu rocketed to the top of trending lists in a dozen countries. No warning, no countdown, just one simple sentence from Joseph delivered with a sheepish grin and a glance toward Bai Lu. "We figured it's time you all knew the truth." The room went still. The internet did not. It was more than a confession, it was confirmation. A confirmation of years of lingering looks, behind-the-scenes closeness, and emotional interviews. A confirmation that yes, their connection runs deeper than the roles they've played. And Bai Lu, elegant and composed, she followed with a smile that melted screens. "We've always said our fans are family, and we didn't want to keep this from you anymore." Cue the screaming emojis, fan-made montages, and real-time reaction videos. A fandom united not in shock, but in sweet, vindicated euphoria. Fan predictions come true. For years, fans have played detectives, decoding every interaction, matching airport outfits, and dissecting shared playlists. The fan base practically became its own fandom, part romantic conspiracy theorists, part artistic historians. Their predictions spot on. One fan commented, "I knew it! I knew it! I made a 30-minute theory video on this last year, and people called me crazy. Who's laughing now?" Another wrote, "This is not just a ship. This is the Titanic, and it's sailing to happiness." This wasn't just a celebrity moment. This was the moment millions felt seen, heard, and part of something bigger, a dream made real. More than on-screen chemistry. Zeng and Bai Lu's on-screen chemistry has always been the stuff of drama legend. Whether they were playing star-crossed lovers, comedic soulmates, or emotionally tangled partners in crime, the spark was undeniable. But what made their bond different was its refusal to dim once the cameras stopped rolling. Their latest joint drama project was already drawing praise for its intensity, but now, with this announcement, fans are flocking back to every scene, rewatching every line, eyes wide open to what was really being said behind those lines. The power of authentic connection. What makes this moment even more powerful is its authenticity. In an industry where PR romances are manufactured and illusions are crafted like scripts, this feels real, and fans can tell. The glow, the comfort, the way their voices soften around each other. This wasn't for the clicks. It was for the closure for themselves and the people who've supported them every step of the way. It's not just about a couple confirming a relationship. It's about vulnerability. It's about stars reminding us that behind the fame, there are humans seeking love, understanding, and connection, just like the rest of us. What comes next? The internet is already buzzing with predictions. Will they star in a romantic variety show, a duet release, a behind-the-scenes documentary? And perhaps most beautifully, fans aren't just asking what's next for the couple, but what's next for their shared journey with the fans.
They've given us years of stories. Now it's our turn to support their story. A fan comment that's already been liked over 100,000 times.
Final words. A dream that belonged to millions. In a world often filled with fleeting news and forgettable trends, moments like this remind us why we care, why we believe, why fan communities thrive. Because sometimes, just sometimes, the people we root for the hardest give us a real-life fairy tale ending. Joseph, Zeng and Bai Lu's announcement wasn't just about love, it was about legacy, about the beautiful collision between fiction and reality, and the fans who carried the dream all along.